Google Apps for Education is a suite of web-based or cloud applications that work together seamlessly. Because they're in the cloud, you can access all your stuff anytime, anywhere. And because Google utilizes something called software as a service, I do all my work through the browser on my computer, and I can communicate and collaborate with others on the same documents at the same time. This also means that I don't have to email copy after copy after copy of a document to everyone else that needs to see it, and then we end up with so many copies that we don't even know which one is the new one, and in the meantime we've taken up all kinds of space on all kinds of machines and flash drives. One document, always the newest version. Google helps schools run at peak efficiency while giving schools the best, newest tools all the time. Your school gets domain emails that help convey professionalism to visitors and parents, and we get to use a really awesome email system with more space than we could possibly ever use instead of settling for a terrible email solution that came with part of our website package. I don't have to host or manage the email on-site because Google does that for me using the same security they use for themselves. Now, there are times I only want other people to see my stuff but not be able to change anything. Google gives us that option as well. This little button shifts the paradigm of how we work together. It's an amazing little button. Amazing. Okay, enough about the button. Within Documents and other productivity tools, I get to decide who can view it, who can change it. Oh yeah, and we don't have to worry about pushing that little disk in the upper left-hand corner every 10 minutes because we're worried about the blue screen of death, because Google saves everything every couple seconds. And they save every change ever made on the document in case I want to go back and revert to any of those old changes. Let's talk about the tech side for a little bit. There's no need to install anything on any computers because that's always happening behind the scenes in the cloud. So my computers can have any operating system using virtually any browser, and Google's going to work. It's just going to work. And I don't have to manage and keep up lots of servers and lots of other systems that take lots of time from a teacher or a tech person that I want doing something else. With AppsMail, everyone gets to utilize a really efficient way of handling emails called Conversation View, and we can keep anything that might have any importance in the future through this amazing little archive button because we have space galore. We can instantly search through all of our old emails by keyword in milliseconds. In Google Drive, which is like my giant storage bin, but also my online productivity suite, I'm always welcome to upload any of my old files since many of us have lived in a non-Google world for too long. I can convert those files to Google format, and I can have an unlimited number of Google format files, not to mention 5 gigabytes of non-Google files. But how do we use Drive to collaborate? Well, within Documents, there's so many ways to work together, it's just plain ridiculous. I can chat down the side, I can see other people working right within the document while I'm working on it, I can comment on things to collaborate asynchronously, I can revert to any previous version if someone completely messes it up, and I can always quickly email all my collaborators within seconds. What about security? Don't worry, Google doesn't own the information, you do. They won't share it with anyone unless you tell them to or they're required to. They'll store your info forever so you don't have to worry about losing it, and they'll delete everything if you ask them to. You can take it anywhere by downloading everything. I think you get the point. There's no need to worry. What about ads, since that's how Google makes lots of its money? Well, it's true Google makes a lot of money from advertising, but within Google Apps, you can turn them all off. Pretty sweet. Enough talking about this stuff, let's get to some actual examples. I can share out common faculty documents like faculty minutes or team or curriculum work that are instantly searchable by keyword for anyone in the faculty. We need to plan a big party day for the whole school. Well, that used to be a giant email thread going all around hoping everyone remembered to hit the reply all. Instead, let's just create a doc where everyone jumps on and adds their selections, their input. We can have common attendance documents for the whole school. We can share common schedules, common rooms, which change throughout the year. And we can all have access to the newest one instead of printing a new copy for everyone every time it changes. We can easily create surveys for students and parents, and Google instantly organizes the information into graphs without me having to do a thing. No highlighting the correct series and choosing appropriate graphs and labels, it's just there. I can have students blogging about topics internally, completely locked down to the public. We can share calendars throughout the organization to save one person a ton of busy work. I can create templates for my students to work from, it's kind of like a worksheet, but less photocopying and printing. Students can create websites, and teachers can create websites, and everyone can create websites, and share, and collaborate, and learn, and have fun, and learn. That was a lot of examples, but you probably get it. This is an amazing, free, secure, web-based set of communication and collaboration tools. It's awesome. It's Google Apps for Education.